Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Tour here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 24, titled A Young Woman's Declaration. As the evacuees at UA voice their dissent, Ochako speaks up to try and sway them. Onlookers with ties to Izuku try to figure out if it's time for them to speak out too. So, as we saw at the end of the last episode, Class 1A managed to get Izuku back to UA, mainly by him passing out after their battle and them just taking him there against his will, but they got him there. And as they were attempting to bring him into the campus, they were met by pretty much everyone who was stationed there for protection saying, "Don't bring that kid in here. He's the one that they're after. If you bring him here, you're going back on your protection of us." And then at the end, Ochako stopped him from turning around and leaving and said, "We're not going to let you get away," and then turns to face the crowd. And that is where the episode ended. So, this one will likely pick up exactly where that one left off. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're back to doing that now. Not quite right where it left off. So, I'm going to put it out there. The rest of this season is probably going to be character stuff, and well, obviously there's going to be set up for the next season. There's at least going to be a stinger of the next arc, but there's unlikely to be any more action set pieces this season. Unless because they want to do an extended stinger in the final episode, wouldn't be opposed to that. Plus, I mean, as much of that they can put into the season means more time next season for the current arc, so could always go with that way. In which case, completely ignore everything I just said. His finger was out of line. Yes, but with a two-faced attack. It wouldn't have been easy had he just been coming from the outside. Do they go into the full scope of it here, or? Guess they do. Well, they did say, yeah. So basically, all the grids go down and go to a randomly assigned location of a different hero school, including one that's on the far side of Japan compared to this. Mitsuki and Inko, Koda and Ragdoll, the entirety of Class B. Does he just have a microphone in his buckle? Because Mike was using a megaphone and they. No, that's really not what he's saying. I don't remember them being shown in the chapter. He's still human. He still needs the same rest and resources that anyone else does. Still needs the compassion from everyone else. You can't not smile at that. He's just realizing that. You know, if she wasn't in the hero course, she'd be really strong in the hero public relations course, the marketing and all that. You know, I'm pretty sure that's the guy that Toga um stabbed and masqueraded at the mansion. This is the guy from episode 1. He said they had to be red. She could have at least brought the umbrella when she rushed over. Just picks him up. Crybaby. I mean, yeah, it's been a while since he's owned that name, but yeah, you can see why they call him that. Hmm. If there's no like public opinion, no fame, no money incentive, then can it not be reasoned that anyone fighting back at the moment is the true definition of a hero? I mean, it has sort of improved public opinion, at least in that area. Of course, Bakugo just has to gremlin his way through. See, they're willing to accept isolation in the time of disaster. And that's the end of the episode. So, like I said, it was going to be more character driven. It's entirely attempting to convince the public to let Deku back into UA alongside them to see that those who are left fighting for the public are heroes in the truest sense of the word. They may not have always been that way, but they're fighting for the people, not for their fame, not for the wealth, not for any of the other perks that used to come with being a hero. Also, it really does show why the guy from the first episode is featured in one of these slideshows at the ending, because he was one of the cogs needed to get the public's opinion back on side. It's still not entirely known whether he remembers Midoriya from that day or not. And there's also everything that was just shown in that preview that's been set up for a couple episodes now. What was it? First scene in Friend, seen again at the end of this one. The interactions between All Might and Stain. Because remember, All Might never did actually get to see Stain while he was in Tartarus. There never was that meeting. There was the request for the meeting. I think All Might was considering it at one point, but then everything with the war preparation started and that. So he never actually got to do it. But yeah, so this is obviously the penultimate episode as far as I know. So we're got the finale next week, where we're going to see that interaction between Stain and All Might, and also the setup for what comes next. But with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.